Yo, welcome in. Cool. So this first video, I'm gonna keep it really short because I know below you, this is where that is gonna be literally where all the real motherfucking value is gonna be. Okay, so the first video that you're gonna be watching down there is something called your number one success acronym. All right, I'm not gonna tell you what it's about. I'll let you get to that. Okay. I was almost gonna give you a little spoiler there, but I resisted that urge. I'm gonna keep the secret really nice and juicy for you. Okay, cool. And then below that, we're gonna have. I decided to give you an extra video about focus and how Steve Jobs, a small little story about how Steve Jobs and then Mark Zuckerberg and how on Steve Jobs' literal, we can call it deathbed. It's like he was riddled with cancer at the time. And he's like literally sitting on his deathbed. I don't know if you want to call it that. He's like in the hospital bed, deathbed before he died. Technically, deathbed, hospital bed, same fucking shit. It's just a goddamn bed, right? His hospital bed. Mark Zuckerberg, Larry Page, they got one of the co-founders from Google, and then another couple, like 5 other like big names that are in the industry of actually creating things at the time. This is about 2010, 2011, before Steve Jobs passed. There's a small little story in there how Steve Jobs told them about this one specific like method that they can do to maximize their focus and get the most amount of fucking shit done in the least amount of time. It doesn't matter if you're like Steve Jobs or if you're like, I almost said Bill Nye. I almost said Bill Nye the fucking science guy. I'm so glad I didn't say that. But I did have to mention it because I thought it was pretty funny. If you're like Mark Zuckerberg or if you're like the Larry Page guy who is also the co-founder of Google and then all the other 3 people, okay? It doesn't matter if you like them. This is for the average man, because remember what I said? Remember what we talked about in the other fucking chapters before? Pablo Picasso said he doesn't know how it starts, how it all begins, the whole process. He just knows that it starts with an idea. And he builds from there. If you have the will to get this shit done, the capacity, the wit, the gumption to go against the grain of what everybody else doesn't think of you, everybody casts upon you, and you want to like keep fucking moving forward one step and one punch at a time, dude, we can make this happen. And that little story that we're talking there is embedded inside of that very strong amounts of information, okay? Needless to say, I'm not going to say anymore because it's literally in that video. It's 14 minutes long, along with the FSMCD. Fuck, I told you. Should have told you that, but it's totally fine. The whole number one success acronym that we're going to be talking about. It's basically FSMCD. I won't be telling you what they stand for, though. I'll let you figure that out. All right. Gosh, Gil. Okay, good. So what inspired this chapter, though? The one thing? Alright. So if you're anything much of a high-performance person, if you are a peak performance guy, if you're just about life coaching, if you're just about being about focus, if you just want to become a better person, if you're just an average motherfucking guy who's trying to do better by himself. Maybe he got his heart fucking broken. But he's like, you know what? How can I become this symbol, this man of value, of certainty, of use the word abundance, if you would like. Someone that women want to fuck. Someone that men aspire to be like. These are all well-cultured topics that will help you become this dude. Not just by 4xing your focus and getting the most amount of shit done in the least amount of time possible, like your goal-wise and whatnot. This will help you flip the fucking power switch in your own life to become that best version of yourself in that least amount of time possible by you developing these skills, these little elusive facts that like average guys don't really think fucking matter. Remember what you saw in that video when you first got here? It's not doing just the hard work that matters. It's doing things, the little things, the things that people think don't matter and doing them very fucking well. That's what makes you stand out. Get it through your head. First impressions last. And if you start behind the 8 ball, you'll never get in front. Alright? We're done talking on this conversation or this topic. I will see you down there, or I'll hear you down there in those next few trainings. Alright? I'm Gil Franklin, America's premier self-awareness coach. Peace out.